Harel Mallac Technologies is known to have established a very rooted ICT network within Mauritius. Can you tell us how the group has actually impacted on the economy in Mauritius and considering the business landscape?
Sure. I mean, as you already know, I mean, the group is on the island for the last 200 years with a history of Mauritius itself, funding from the diverse sectors, from agriculture to manufacturing to services, and today we're in several other sectors, but consolidating ourselves into chemicals, engineering, ICT, financial services, and travel and leisure as well. And the division Harel Mallac Technologies has been in place, established since almost 30 years now. And indeed, we grew with the ICT sector. We contributed actually to the ICT sector significantly. When we talk about ICT today, we talk a lot about connectivity. We talk a lot about data. We talk a lot about smart solutions. So our history of the company, HMT, Harel Mallac Technologies, is like we grew from our core business, which was setting up of ICT infrastructure for companies, be it from government to private sectors in diverse industries, like I said. So with time and with the trend that's ongoing and with the endeavor of being more productive, more efficient, more agile, and we already talk a lot about digital transformation, so thus making ICT and IT at the very core of operations of companies. This automatically implies smarter solutions. HMT's role is really to impact not only at corporate business level, but also at public level, because now technology is very pervasive, it's everywhere, it's not just corporates investing in it. Everyone now in Mauritius is connected. Mobile penetration has reached maturity. We are known in Africa for our penetration. And us, we have to leverage on this kind of technology adoption to bring more value to the end user. And this is why we actually sell solutions to our customers, but actually they use it for their own customers. So this is what we call the design thinking aspect of creating solutions for clients nowadays involve the end customer of our customer. So when we sit down with the customer nowadays, it's no more selling a solution to the client, it's selling what his or her customer will consume. So the whole process of selling technology nowadays has changed. It's no more equipment, it's not just selling a brand, it's about selling a customer experience. This is what we're selling. This is at maybe company level, but at country level as well. HMT has done quite a number of projects which has kind of had impact on citizens as well. If we take the last major project we did with the government of Mauritius was the National Assembly project, where we did the whole revamping of the conferencing solution within the Assembly. We did the voice-to-text transcription in an automated manner, whereby we touched the subject of automation. We talk a lot today about automation of organizations. And what is it about really? It's about really automating all processes within organizations, the core processes, by using technology, the power of technology.
So we've spoken a lot about Mauritius, and what about the partnerships with Africa? Because Africa also is a continent which is emerging and investing a lot in its infrastructure and connectivity to actually keep up and give its economy a revival. So what about Harel Mallac Technologies' involvement in that?
Our focus is very clear. Since more than 10 years now, we're present in countries like Rwanda, Burundi, and Madagascar. We have offices there in place. The idea of being there is exactly in line with what you just asked us question, because things are happening there. Africa is in the mode of leapfrogging. They were late, now they need to be in advance. So they're leapfrogging throughout in all spheres in the economy. So one of the things they're using for leapfrogging is technology adoption. And we believe there's lots to be done there. So what we're doing, we're building our kind of practice internally within Mauritius, and within our organizations here, our excellence in terms of team, in terms of expertise, in terms of project realized. And many times these countries, they look at Mauritius as a reference to replicate what we're doing there as best practices or case studies or success stories. So thereby, I mean, today we can confirm that there are lots to be done there. We keep investing in these kind of places. And from there, we're also addressing some neighboring countries, even Ghana, DRC, and even on the west side as well. We're also going there in Africa, Senegal, Cote d'Ivoire. We are exploring projects right there at the moment. And again, what is interesting today, whatever we're building as capacity in Mauritius can be exported into these countries in Africa. they need those expertise because they are ready to invest, they are ready to restructure the economy, they're ready to transform, and it's quite motivating for us to consider. There are challenges, but this is part of business life cycle. We have to manage them.
And I suppose also there are partnerships with South Africa as well, because they also
Absolutely.
have a quite budding...
Today, us, Harel Mallac Technologies, being the size we are, I mean, in Mauritius, we're already over 250 headcount, including these regional countries as well, of course. And we have an ecosystem of partners which is quite varied and large because we are technology integrators in our own kind of core expertise. And when we say integrators, we integrate world leaders' technology within to give the best of breed solution to the market. So this market is not only Mauritius, geographically we're talking about the other African countries. And what is interesting to note is these world leading technology companies, they're very much interested in Mauritius. In Mauritius is a platform to enter this market in Africa. They don't mind having their offices, like Cisco has got an office in Mauritius, Microsoft has got an office, IBM has got an office, Oracle has got an office. All these people are today our partners. We're working together to strategize and move ahead into Africa.